Here in the slatted shed, the water was freezing every year for two reasons. First of all, the pipes were exposed to the ice and frost, and secondly because the water pipe coming into the shed was freezing under the ground. The water pipe comes into the shed here, up through the wall, right the way along and over to this little pump house. It's a 3/4 inch pipe going to the pump house. So what was done was, the ice guard wire was got, and a length of ice guard wire long enough to go inside the pipe to the pump house and also to go to all the pipes around the shed. The wire is inserted through the Y fitting up here, as you can see, going in through that gland and in through the fitting and down straight the way through the 3/4 inch pipe, right the way down here, through the wall, under the concrete, under the ground, over as far as the pump house. When the wire exited the pipe, as it is here, it is taped to the outside of the pipe, covered in insulation, and brought all the way along the side of the pipe, right the way along the shed. The wire runs along the top of the shed here, right the way over and over to that first drinker. At the first drinker, where it is teed down to the drinker, the wire runs down all the way as far as the drinker, and then it's turned back up the pipe, taped to the outside and right the way over to the second drinker and down to the second drinker and turned them back up again. As you can see, this man has placed a covering over the pipe, insulation and wire, so that it's protected, that the cattle can't pull it off. At the second drinker, when the wire came back up, the end of it was connected with a junction box onto a longer piece of wire, a white cable which is run right the way back alongside the pipe, up here and over the door and back the way over to where it comes down here and is wired into the frost stat. As you can see, the frost stat is set at about -3 degrees, and the temperature will come on in the wire as soon as the temperature in the frost stat is read at -3. It will stay on until the temperature rises by 4 degrees. Now the exposed pipes are totally protected from frost, as is the buried pipe going under the ground coming into the shed. This Y fitting, which takes the wire into the pipe, is an essential part of the assembly and must be fitted correctly. It is very important that good quality insulation is used to protect the wire and the pipe. And the result, this winter, the cattle will have water and there will be no more problems with frozen pipes in this slatted shed. Jack Frost Ice Guard is available online, www.jackfrost.ie, or through your local merchant.